Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are doing my homemade recipe I just came up with in my head while I was grocery shopping. Um, for starters, because I almost forgot to record that I wanted to record this, I'm going to tell you everything I put in here so far. So far I've got 2 boxes of your classic white cake mix in there. I'm doing the egg whites right now. You got to have a total of, according to the box, you have a total of 10 egg whites if you do 2 boxes. And altogether a cup of vegetable oil. I'm using olive oil, because it's healthier. And then I'm using 2.5 cups of water. That's what's in here so far. Here, let's see, hold on. Let's see here. Facing front. Go preheat my oven to 400, please. And reach that reheat pan up there, please. That, the long one. The long one, yep. So I already told you guys all what's in there. Now we are going to take and add this, but we're also going to add, I need another. So you add your 2.5 cups of 1 cup of vegetable oil for the 2 box, because it's only half a cup per box for the cake mixes. But I'm also adding into the cake mix batter a package of Betty Crocker fudge brownie mix. Sorry when I had to grab a knife to open this. It's not one of the full ones, but then I need 2 tablespoons. I don't need any butter. I just need the half a cup, 1/3 vegetable oil there, not a cup. Pour some of it back in there. You only need 1/3 of a cup, not even a full cup. Got it in it, please. Okay, now we are also going to put in here, I have some vanilla extract. There, it's open the top underneath. So altogether, you're gonna have you're gonna have 1 cup of oil for the altogether for the 2 boxes, and you're gonna add another 1/3 cup of oil after you add the brownie mix in there. You put the other oil and then you put the cake mix in there. Gotta finish adding the eggs still. So my inside thing is, I'm gonna take some vanilla extract. Because of how much you're making, you want a good amount. Approximately about half the bottle of vanilla extract in there. And of course, everything has to have a plastic thing underneath. Then I'm going to show you once I get the top back on there. I also have Baker's Corner light corn syrup made with real vanilla. Since you just put vanilla extract, you don't want too much of this. But we're going to, I'd say, do about a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of that. When you put a circle, not a big one, but a circle pan on the stove and start melting a stick of butter in there, please. Sorry, I'm enlisting my husband's help. Then we're gonna, you don't want to use this whole bag. We got a bag of Baker's Corner semi-sweet chocolate. Just you only want half the bag in the batter, and the other half is going into the compote, which is going to be put over the top of the frosting. You'll see what I'm doing with that in a minute too. Oh, that's right. Nope, actually put the whole bag in. Because I've got the almond dark chocolate for the strawberry marshmallow chocolate compote. So you want a whole bag of the, let me see, this is a recipe I just came up with on the fly in my head. Then we're using a whole bag of butterscotch. Actually, do no butterscotch. Use about half the bag because then we're gonna put some of it in the actual thing. There, get that starting to melt. But we're gonna start stir. Oh, wait, I gotta finish doing the egg white. I don't like doing egg whites. It's a pain in the rear end. I need to get one of those egg. My friend's gonna give me one of these the egg white separators right now. I'm gonna separate the egg whites by hand. Which let me tell you is not very fun. It's not a fun task. There we go. And now we got only 4 more to do because before I turned the video on, you already did the other ones, the other eggs. Okay. Now I want to melt it down because I gotta actually start. Yeah, I'm gonna actually pour the mixture that I'm about to make in the other bowl. I'm almost done with this mixture. Once I keep come do these 2 eggs really fast, so that helps me really quick. Let's 2 egg whites in there, please. So then you want to take a clean bowl. Not to keep your arms in camera. A clean bowl. And then you're gonna take a bag of mini marshmallows. And done. Whole bag in there. You're gonna take 2 boxes of strawberry gelatin dessert. You're gonna pour over the top of the marshmallows so it's just 1. Alright guys, my husband's actually doing the last 2 egg whites. Or add anything else, and you take care of the serving with 2 cups of water. We're gonna put 2 cups of water into our strawberry gelatin and marshmallow mixture. Then you want to open almond bark chocolate. As you can see, it comes in cubes like that. We're going to want to take off 6 of them. Break them into little cubes and separate them. Then we're going to put the other half of our butterscotch and put it in there. Chocolate in this mixture. We're going to take your light corn syrup. You're going to actually pour about a tablespoon of corn syrup in there. Want to get me some 2 tablespoons of sugar, please? That's a nice cinnamon. That's we're also putting cinnamon, ground cinnamon. I'll tell you how much in a minute. We're putting 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'll show you the mixture before we put it on the stove to melt down. Well, you want to do a generous amount of ground cinnamon, where you can actually see the brown cinnamon across the whole top, and then you can mix it all in. Then you're going to take the last bit of your vanilla extract, which is about 1/4 to 1/2 a bottle. We're going to pour it in that mixture. Okay. Now we are officially done putting that stuff in there. Will you get that out of the holder, please? See, now we're going to mix this all up before we put it in the pan. Actually melt down. We get the marshmallows and the chocolate, and even the strawberry gelatin. Sorry about that, gelatin to actually cook down. Now we're going to take it to the stove quickly.
Do I need a bigger bowl? Bigger pan? I shut it off.
Yeah, we're going to need a bigger pan. We're going to dump this in. My husband accidentally used it too small of a pan. I got a whole stick of butter. So you can see it's melted down in there. We're just going to transfer pans. That's not big enough for what we need. And you're going to take your mixture. And pour it in here. Because you want this to melt. Ones we're going to put half in the cake and half on top of the frosting. So I got chocolate frosting. But we want to. Huh? Yeah. No, this is my gelatin. I've already got it in there. Wash these. I just started. You gotta let it.
Putting the marshmallows down.
No, I don't need them down. I want them exactly like that. Leave stuff alone, please. Then we're gonna go back out there and mix up the actual batter here in a minute. I'm just cleaning up the mess. done. The only thing you have to wash is done. Now we're gonna come back out here. We're gonna. Now you want to stir everything that we put in this together. It doesn't matter if your batter is lumpy. You don't want it too lumpy, but it doesn't matter if it's lumpy. Obviously, you got right now until they melt down when they're cooking. Want to definitely go across the bottom quite a few times to make sure there's no excess batter that's not mixed in. Now, we're going to take our, we have a grease pan, it's just grease, that way it doesn't stick. We're going to take it up a little bit more. My house actually smells really good right now. Junior, I need that circle cake pan out of the, I need the circle cake pan. The circle cake pan is under the sink. Say what? And I'm gonna need your help dumping this because this is way too full. Actually, no, I don't. I think we're good. I need help carrying it to the oven though. And you got your oven preheated at 400 degrees. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much of you guys got to see because my husband actually had it on setting. So I'm going to show you real quick. As you can hear. There's, I know I'm showing it real quick because it wasn't showing it. That's the batter. But don't put it in the oven just yet because this has got to half of this mixture has got to go in there. Actually, I can just do this right across the top. Right now, I'm melting down our chocolate, our actual almond bark chocolate, our strawberry jello, and our marshmallows with cinnamon and corn syrup and vanilla extract. So we want this to get melt down to a paste consistency, like almost a pasty consistency or liquidy consistency. I just thought about it. Now, you want to consistently stir this. That way none's sticking to the bottom and you get it all incorporated throughout. This is actually really smelling good. kids are gonna love this dessert. You already put it in the, oh, no. I'm only gonna put a couple spoonfuls of this. So let me see it before I don't need it melted down anymore. Before closing the oven, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Well, I need it on this side because I have this right here. So it's easier. I'm right-handed. Well, I'm right-handed. I'm not left-handed. It's gonna take some of it. We're gonna drizzle it. And then I'm gonna mix it in there once I get across the top. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that so it doesn't overflow. You want this mixture in there. Let me make sure you want marshmallows in this, but you want it mixed with this, or else it just won't taste right. And then I'm gonna clean up make a mess. You can always clean it, which I'm going to as soon as done doing this. Okay, as you see, hold on, I got one more spot. There you go. You put it in the oven. My oven is at 400 degrees. As you can see it, 400 degrees. I gotta. Oh. So on here. I'm cleaning up the mess that I made. Try this mixture. Okay. That's why you blow on it. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. You stand here and blow on it. What you think? Maybe it's leaking. And we're going to put our cake on for 26 minutes. That's the point. Okay. I burnt my hand on the hand of the fan. That's not the same I need for dinner. There we go. Now that's the pan. So then, in 26 minutes, or until you put a fork in your cake and it comes out clear, so your cake is done. When your cake is done, then I'm not going to stay live the whole time, but when my cake is done, then I'm going to take and I'm going to let it cool down. Then I'm going to frost it with the chocolate frosting I have. Then over the top of the chocolate frosting, I'm going to drizzle this all over it. And then you'll have extra. And next time you bake the cake or you want to put it as a dip for fruit, you got that too. Thank you everyone for watching. Now, when you're done watching the video, please like the video and subscribe. Thank you.